Yes, my name is Anthony Mendiola, and I am currently interning in the planning department in the city of San Diego, and I'm also pursuing a master in city planning at San Diego State. This piece of land that opened up, which used to be a car dealership for 40 or more years. It was a car dealership, Pearson Ford. They had the little radio jingle, see Pearson Ford, they stand alone on Fairmount and El Cajon, so I still memorized it. But once that got divested and they consolidated, this huge parcel of land opened up here on Cajon Blvd. And so the idea was, let's see what we could do with this land that could be a benefit to the surrounding neighborhoods. This was part of an internship set up by one of my professors at San Diego State, Dr. Herzog. Basically, it was a brainstorming session that it lasted for about a semester. It's located in the Mid-City area, right on the edge, actually, of the Kensington and Talmadge neighborhoods, and then to the south, City Heights. Right down the road is San Diego State. So, and then you have the business district here along El Cajon Boulevard. So you have all these kind of entities in play. So it could become something that could be a resource for all those surrounding neighbors. From my meetings with community members, and some of them were, they range from people who are nonprofit organization leaders to residents. There seemed to be a great deal of anticipation, I would say the right word is. The organic food kind of movement, sort of the local movement that's been very big here in the City Heights. We had, of course, Michelle Obama came, and she toured the community gardens, and she toured some of the organizations that are trying to get more access to healthy foods. So there was some indication that they might want that kind of involvement. And then there were also people I've talked to who were very eager to get some kind of healthy food store. They were looking for something like a Whole Foods, Trader Joe's kind of thing. Most of those people were from the Kensington area. And so I think there was some common ground, though, because they all wanted to have sort of a access to something that's kind of deficient here in this area. There was a lot of thought going into the fact that this could be a potential area for public gathering, where maybe some movable carts and some tents could be rolled out, and you could have a situation like a farmer's market, but instead of having a farmer's market just one day a week, it could be like a potential farmer's bazaar that could be utilized with much more access. Well, what I kind of am hoping for is that they utilize this space, and it can really play upon the strengths of the community. This area is very diverse. There's a lot of people who have either immigrated here or refugees who have settled here, and I would like to see some kind of maybe a business incubator site, something that would gather people from different ethnic groups, maybe to try stuff that they've never tried. Maybe you could have, I don't know, for example, we were always considering this to be sort of like an international marketplace. For example, you might see somebody from Somalia cooking up something, and you could taste it there and then buy some of the ingredients, or you could go buy tamales or something. Maybe even at night you could roll out tables and have a beer, a micro brewery or something along the lines that might hook into what's going on up in 30th Street and North Park, kind of bring that kind of vibe down here. But not just that, more like something that would reflect the community and also provide opportunities that they might not have if, for example, say a generic entity or big national chain came in, for example. But getting people, it's definitely a challenge. You know, I've heard everything from let's put a Walmart there because it'll create jobs. You know, I mean, quite frankly, you can take the 15 freeway and get off on an exit, and there's a Walmart right there. So I feel like if something like that were to go in, it could be, yes, some jobs would be provided, but I think a really golden opportunity might be lost to do something more along the lines of, say, the Mercado up at LA on Fairfax, where you have a much more, it can become also a destination place. The idea of almost every town in Europe and also in Latin America, down in Mexico, they have what are called tianguis, and you have the stalls where the independent vendors come, and it's a marketplace. It's like an old world marketplace, and it's a fun atmosphere because sometimes you'll see, you know, you'll be going past the fishmongers, and you'll see fish that you didn't even know exist, or you'll see different vegetables or fruit, and it's very colorful and fun, and something that people from outside of the city heights would come to for lunch or to check out because it's unique and because it's very international.